Well, hi there. My name is Jackie Ballheis, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been asked quite often recently, why don't you ever share your story about becoming and being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator? So I thought I would just do a short video, hopefully I can keep it short, and share with you my experience as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So it began way back when in 1995. It seems like forever ago. I had just started stamping with a friend, and we really didn't know what we were doing, and we were going to a few stores and buying a couple stamps here and there and having fun trying to figure this all out. And I bought a magazine, and in there was an ad from Stampin' Up! So I called the 800 number, and at the time we just left a message. They in turn took my information, passed it to somebody in Washington State. Now I lived in Michigan, and that person contacted me and told me all about Stampin' Up! And sent me a catalog. Well, that's the beginning, and the rest is really history, because I was hooked immediately after seeing that catalog. Now, if you saw that catalog today, you would just laugh. I'll share some pictures of it sometime soon, but at the time, it was fabulous. So I joined primarily to buy it at a discount. I was a smart shopper, and I know that's probably a huge part of what consists of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators these days. I mean, why not? Why pay full price when you can buy at a discount? That's my theory anyway. So that's why I joined. Well, it didn't take me long to figure out that I loved the products, I loved Stampin' Up!, and I also loved to share with others this newfound hobby of mine. So I started doing parties. Okay, yes, that was back in the day of party. And I absolutely loved it. So it quickly became a full-time job for me. And it was perfect because I had 3 little ones at home, so I could be home with them all day. I'd get out a couple nights a week, leave them home with dad, so I got my adult time. And it was a full-time job. It was perfect. It fit our family life absolutely perfect. My kids grew up in this business. They're the first to tell you today that they truly grew up as Stampin' Up! Kids. They were very involved. They helped me. They did all kinds of things. They traveled with me. They came to parties with me. I involved especially my girls as much as I could. And today, they will share, they will tell you that a lot of their life skills that they learned was really because of being part of this business at a very young age. I mean, they're fabulous in time management. They've always been great with talking with adults and doing presentations, and so much of it, it was just because I let them be part of it, and they learned some really valuable life skills. But Stampin' Up!, like I said, quickly became a part of my life, actually our whole family's life. Now, a question I'm asked quite often is, why Klompin stampers? Where the heck did that come from? Well, as you can see behind me, there's some wooden shoes. So at the time we lived in Holland, Michigan, and there's a big tulip festival every year. And a big part of the festival are Klompin dancers, okay? There's people dressed up all Dutchy all over the city dancing. So I had just signed up my very first recruit, and once you get your first recruit, you can name your team. So I don't know why, but Klompin Stampers just popped in my head, kind of a play off Klompin Dancers, and that's how Klompin Stampers was born. And so I kind of, I'm partial to my Dutch shoes back there and tulips. So, like I said, that was back in 1995. So it's over 23 years now that I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And it's been an unbelievable journey. My very first full year as a demonstrator, I earned the cruise. And ever since then, I have earned every trip that Stampin' Up! Has offered. I was honored to be part of the Founders Circle when they had that program. I am only one of 2 demonstrators that earned Founders Circle every single year while Stampin' Up! Did that. And I've been awarded probably just about every single year as a top 10 demonstrator and one of the top globally. So I really share that with you guys, not to brag, because I usually don't even share that with people, but I share it because I think it shows that I have the knowledge and the experience to help you if you want to be part of Stampin' Up! Whether you want to be just a hobby demonstrator or a smart shopper or whatever you want to call it, there is a place in the Klompin Stampers for you. My team is very active. We have a very, very active Facebook group that I share tons and tons of tutorials, project sheets. We have virtual stamping events. I share creative ideas almost every day. I share videos there. There is a ton for demonstrators. All of my online classes that I designed to sell to my customers, I share freely with all of my demonstrators. So you'll have so many stamping ideas, you will never ever be able to create all of them. Now, if you're thinking you want to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and make this a part-time job or a full-time job like me, there's a great place for you with the Stampin' Stampers too. I do a lot of business training. I actually have a really cool thing that has just kicked off and started. I've partnered with 4 other top demonstrators in the company, and we have a special Facebook group called the In Crowd. It kind of stands for Demonstrators Interested in Making More Income. And it's really designed for anybody that wants to do at least one event a month. And through this group, we are able to train you and help you and support you and teach you how to run a profitable Stampin' Up! Business, whether it's one event a month or a full-time job. So I am super excited about that. And again, I share that with you because I want you to know that the Stampin' Stampers is a place for everybody. Whether you want to be a smart shopper and just join the fun and make lots of new stamping friends, or you're looking to make a little bit of income, I can help you with that. And I would like you to take this as my personal invitation to come join the Stampin' Stampers. I would love to have you as part of my team, and I promise to help you achieve your goals, no matter what those goals are. If it's just to stay active so that you can get the discount, you are just as valuable as somebody that's wanting to build a business, and I am here to help and support you. So I would love to chat more with you. If you have any questions, want to talk about if this is for you, please contact me, email me, call me, contact me through Facebook or my blog. I would be honored to share more with you and answer all of your questions. So thanks for listening and watching and just letting me share a little bit about me and my journey with Stampin' Up! Thanks.